Hello, theater addicts. This is Josh Cronkite standing outside of the Queen Elizabeth Theatre, having just watched the Nutcracker presented by the Royal Winnipeg Ballet. I went into this having never seen a ballet in my life, having really no idea what to expect, having no real information about what the Nutcracker was other than, a couple catchy tunes I had in my head, and I was really blown away. Ballet seems to me like sort of a thing that's very secluded for a specific type of society, and that I really found that was not the case. Like, it was very accessible. It was brilliant. I was amazed with the artistry and easeful poise with which these people were executing such physically demanding things and making it look effortless and so beautiful. It was like there was a point that unexpectedly I just welled up a little bit, just because what was being done was just so gorgeous. It was just amazing. The whole experience as well, not just the dancers, the set, the costumes, it all played into itself. It was all this cohesive experience that was really enlightening. It was I'm on the verge of speechless. One thing I really wanted to do was sort of expand my horizons a bit more. I really had no concept of what a ballet was or should be. And so I wanted to kind of push myself and see if it was really a thing that was so strange to go see, because I don't see people I know doing this. Like, it doesn't seem like something that common. So I just want to try something new, and I'm definitely going to do it again. There wasn't anything that I found was a barrier to entry on it. It was very accessible. And it's good as well if you're concerned about not understanding the story, because there's no dialogue. There is a little bit of introduction you can read in the program, so it's all covered. It's totally a non-issue. For me, my favorite part of the show was actually after the intermission. Like, the whole show was really good, but after the intermission, for me, it just kicked into another gear. On top of being very impressed with the technical capabilities of the dancers, I was thoroughly impressed with their acting and character abilities. Like, some of these dancers were so filled with this charisma it seemed natural, like it was imbued, it's sodden in their bones. Like, it was like some people, I was just fixed on them, and it just was spellbinding. Like, you were sort of in this tunnel created by this amazing immersive experience with the set and everything. It all played into each other. It was just so captivating, and I didn't expect that sort of experience from something that's completely non-verbal, physical. Like, I expected my attention to be this way, that way, whatever, but it was very engaging. I was sitting quite close to the stage, and there were a few times where the landings or some of the footwork was a little bit loud, and it distracted me a little bit. Again, I was very close to the stage, so that's obviously why, but there was a couple times where that happened, and it did break my focus a little bit. There were a few times where I felt like I could see a bit of a skill difference in some of the people. I was trying to observe closely just the way they were using their bodies. I could tell some of them they had less unnecessary tension in themselves when they were doing certain maneuvers. And I think probably the reason for that was because half of the production was local Vancouverite students, and the other half were touring professionals. So clearly there was a difference in skill level, but it wasn't anything that detracted from the show. It was just a minor thing. This has been Josh Cronkite reviewing the Nutcracker Ballet produced by the Royal Winnipeg Ballet. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and drop a comment and let us know if you come and see this, what you think, what your friends think. Did you bring people along, and did you agree or disagree with what I've said? We always love to hear from you and acknowledge that, you know, this is all subjective, and it's wonderful to hear other people's experiences. And please check out theateraddicts.com for all the other listings of local productions happening around town.